We live. This is how we gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding. Uh, we gonna talk about laws, man. Why people act the way they act? And I know you like. I thought you just said we gonna talk about laws. We is gonna talk about laws because laws is the reason why people act the way they act. Law means land, air, water. Land, air, and water is nature. Your nature is your spirit, and your spirit is your behavior. I learned about that from Jordan Maxwell. That's where I learned that from, and it made so much sense. Land, air, and water. That's what the law controls, right? Land, air, and water is nature. Nature is what's all around us, right? People are part of nature. The animals are part of nature. The trees, the clouds, the oceans, the lakes, the rivers. All this is part of nature. Your nature all aligns with your spirit. It all aligns with your behavior. So when they change laws, these laws change the way people behave. Especially if you are third dimension. Meaning that you live within the box of eat, sleep, sex, and work. That's the box. That's the square. That's being on your square. So now, let's think about what being on your square is and not in it. There's a reason why they say be on your square. You gotta get on your square and not you gotta get in your square. When you on your square, you on top of things. You on top of the third dimension, right? So you're not in it and it's coming out of you. You on top of it, and is what you. It's like when they say stand on business. When you standing on business, that's you being on your square. That's you not being vulnerable to money, sex, sleep, and food, but you're on top of it. You control it. It don't control you. You control it. It doesn't control you. And see, a lot of us who are outside the square become victim to what's going on inside the square, because that's where everybody at, man. That was like 99%. I know the 5%ers say 95%, but man, it's about 98% of the people that's in this box. So now, understand this. See, you got to be careful. Y'all know who y'all are when I say you got to be careful, right? You got to be careful because a lot of people will act like they outside their box with you. And their whole goal of being outside the box is to get in, see, It's people out there that have found that's inside the box, right? And they look outside the box. They not outside the box. They look outside the box from inside the box. And they see people like us outside the box just flying around, running around, making things move with our mind, making things move with our words and with our skills, right? And so they see, I mean, understand it about the box. You ain't gotta find your way out the box. The door right there. The door right there. You ain't gotta find your way out the box. All you gotta do is walk out. And it's these people that they see that you outside the box, and so they simply open the door because they found out that you can just open the door because they see us, and this is where our problem come in at. Literally, no pun intended. This is where our problems come in at, because instead of standing on top of the box, we go back inside the box. And sometimes when we go back inside the box, there are people that put their foot in that door to get outside the box. And see, we don't live in the box, right? We sleep in tents, sleeping bags. We sleep on the clouds. We sleep on the trees. You know what I'm saying? And so they put their foot in the door when we walk in or walk back out, and they come out the box with us. But they put a stick in the door, because when they leave outside the box, if they don't put that stick in the door, they may not be able to get back in the box. And if they can't get back in the box, they get exposed. Because we outside the box doing things, pondering things, creating, coming up with philosophies and theories. And they just inside the box. I mean, they outside the box. Acted as if they live outside the box, but really their whole intention is to bring you back inside the box. Yes, this is a conversation from yesterday. This is all a conversation about, look, I'm going to say this, because this ain't the conversation from yesterday. Everything that I talk about is one. If you really listen to the things that I'm talking about, you can take everything that I talk about and connect it together. Everything that I'm talking about, you can literally connect. Is like a puzzle piece. You don't know what you can't see what it is until you put it together. But all the pieces is right there. Because listen, I'm not teaching nobody nothing. I'm not teaching you nothing new. Everything that I'm telling you is things that you already know. But if you're looking at it from a childhood angle, if you're still looking at these things from when you was a kid, you're not going to understand it. you're not going to understand nothing that I'm talking about. If the truth not in you, you're not going to understand what I'm talking about. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. Don't even try. Please don't even try. Look, it could be one person listening to this. It could be 100,000 listening to this. But that one person who listened to this, what I'm telling you, that's who this is for. That's who all my videos is for. That's what all my music is for. It's for that one. It's for the one. I don't believe in all that chosen one stuff. Why? Because it's a divide and conquer tactic. That's why. It's a very, very powerful divide and conquer tactic. Oh, chosen one. Go inside your mind. You got to think. No.